Hello and welcome to Valhalla, or technically VA-11 Hall-A. This is a Cyberpunk Bartender Action game, as the title so eloquently stated. So if you watched my Coffee Talk playthrough, it's going to be a similar game in that our purpose is going to be serving up drinks and listening to the stories of our customers. I'm particularly interested in this game because I've never played a Cyberpunk game before. But just the environment of a cyberpunk city is always something that's been really romantic and exciting to me. So I'm excited I finally have the opportunity to play one of these games. And I also really enjoyed Coffee Talk, so I have a feeling I'm going to enjoy this game as well. Yeah, let's just jump right into it. I'm really excited to start playing. We'll start a new game. Thank you for playing Valhalla. This game is best played getting comfortable. Grab some drinks and some snacks and enjoy. Alright, that's we'll take the instructions of the game developers, so make yourselves comfortable. It's nice that they included that little message. I like that. Hey, over here. How's that for an entrance? Come on, Joe, look sharp. The game's starting and the player needs a good first impression of its main character. I know you served a bunch of tuxedo-clad corgis over the weekend, and the bar will eventually close. And I'll admit, my little prank on you might have gone a little bit overboard. But remember, life is 90% how you take it. Stay focused and look at the brighter side of things. I have no idea what the brighter side is, but you should totally find it. In any case, you should totally check out that parcel you just got. Oh jeez, that was so abrupt. I thought my game crashed or something. Oh, it's just a dream. Huh, there's something near the door. Chapter 1, Primera. Means first in Spanish, and I'll also bet that means first in some other Romance languages as well. Your membership to Shining Fingered will automatically renew on the 17th. Make sure your account has at least $800 by then. Oh, look at this phone lock screen. And oh my god, wait, look, that's us on the right. Oh, I really love those Japanese tables. Kotatsu? I don't really remember what they're called. But the tables that have like the little cloth on them. I always wanted one of those. And we have a pink shirt that says slut in front of a very beautiful view of the city. Let's unlock our phone, see what's up. The Augmented Eye. Mass emigration continues as Wonderlands are the newest threat. Cyborg and Heels returns next year. Alright. Let's go to work. Tuesday, December 17th. 13th, my bad. Good evening. Hey there, Jill. Oh, hey, John. When will you admit you have a John face skill? When you let people call you Jules. Quiet. Are you okay? You look a little distracted. Where's Boss? Ta-da. She went out to buy some stuff and, Did you hear what I just told you? You said something? Yes, that you look distracted. Very distracted. It's nothing. I'm just thinking about stuff. What stuff? Well, I have to pay rent by the 30th, which is always stressful, and... There's also the fact that I spent a full hour yesterday apparently talking to myself. Not to mention the fact that 2 days ago I found out the bar's at risk of closing. So not only is my life being shaken up, I'm apparently going crazy. On top of that, nearing 4 left me with a completely empty wallet, and I'll get evicted if I miss rent again. And there are all the beer cans around my apartment, and... Jill! Sorry, did you say something? Can you really work today? Of course I can. Let's go through the basics then, shall we? Just in case. If you can make a piano man, I'll skip the rest. But, bear with me for a second here, okay? Let's start with the sugar rush. Look for the recipe using the navigation bar in the recipe book that will show up to the top left. Alright, directional buttons. Sort drinks by flavors like sweet or manly. Not a huge fan of the not a huge fan of the fact that there's a mayonnaise flavor, but all right. Push left analog stick, okay. Gill. Okay. Gil, I'm the one that went through the formal BTC instruction. Then there should be no problem. Alright, Gil wants either Sugar Rush or a Piano Man. If I mess up the ingredients for the drink, I can press the reset button and try again. Let's go Piano Man. One of my favorite songs. Alright. 2 aldehyde. Okay. Ooh. 3 Bronson extracts. 5 powder delta. 5 flanner guide. And 3 karmotrine. All on the rocks, so we should add ice. And mix it. There we go. Let's serve that up. Here, happy? Yes, very. I stand corrected. Now, let's get working. Oh yeah, before I forget. You can make any drink big by doubling the amount of ingredients. But if the recipe already has over 10 ingredients, the drink is already big. Oh, and if a recipe says it uses optional karmotrine, it means you can use none or fill it to the brim. Optional karmotrine doesn't count towards making a big drink, of course. Karmotrine is the alcoholic factor in a drink. It doesn't change the taste, but the amount still has an effect. If you add too much of it, the client will get drunk faster, so please be mindful of that. Are you done with the exposition? Now I am, yeah. Hey guys. Oh, but... Huh? Who's that? I don't know. Found her while I was shopping. Why bring her here? Well, it was either leave her outside at the mercy of the society's finest, or bring her unconscious body in here. She's going to make a ruckus when she wakes up. You know that. That's up for you to deal with. I'll be in my office. You can't just push that responsibility onto us. We have work to do, damn it. There are 2 of you. Believe in yourselves. Do you think Chief knocked her out? Nah, that's unlikely. She'd be crowing about it or taunting us if that were the case. And it's not like her to pick on such a small girl. At least not unprovoked. Yeah, you're right. We'll just need to keep it quiet. She seems to be just sleeping soundly, not comatose. Yeah. Okay then, time to start the night. Yes, I'll start working while you go clean the bathroom. Come again? Well, you spent the whole weekend and Monday doing God knows what. We've had some interesting clients come in. Dogs. Lots of them. You're joking. Gil, you've known me for how long now? Do I look like the kind of woman who would make a joke like that? Well... So, as punishment for leaving me to deal with all of that on my lonesome, you'll be in charge of cleaning the bathrooms. Have fun. Just that? Fine. I see no problem. Where's the cleaning stuff? Here. You brought that from home, didn't you? That I did. Fine. With that out of the way, let's play some music on the new jukebox. Whoops. This model needs to have all of its 12 slots filled with songs before it can start. I wonder what was the logic behind that decision. Oh, okay, let's see. Can we play it? Oh, so that's the song we heard in the intro. This is pretty nice. Oh, this is a song. Let's keep this on. I really like this one. Let's just add all of them. Kind of just want to hear what this sounds like. That is too sad. We're trying to keep the bar lively. Time to mix drinks and change lives. Hey you, get me a beer. Oh, sure. Right on it. Who wants a beer? Looks like quite the big guy, though. Beer. Also, let's go to jukebox, and... That's more like it. Hell yeah. Okay. Beer is 1 aldehyde, 2 Bronson extract, 1 powdered delta, 2 flanergide, and 4 carmetrine. 4. And that's at 10, all mixed. Okay. There we go. Serve it up. Here you go. No, this is gonna cut it. Give me a big one. Sure. So we can only make big ingredients by doubling the... How are we gonna do that, though? So 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Let's try serving this. How about this one? Yes. Now this one's fit for a man like me. Right. You're lucky I was at a meeting close by. This hellhole could certainly use a presence like mine. Get out of here. Although, to be fair, work has taken me to worse hellholes, like New Jersey 3. Huh. What kind of work do you do, Mr. We're talking to Donovan D. Dawson, chief editor and owner of the Augmented Eye. Nothing gets published there without my blessings. The day started with quite the interesting fellow, it seems. So you're the one to blame for the barrage of daily articles on Alice Rabbit, then? Hey, people love those articles. They love reading about that urban legend. Can you blame him? The idea of some wild card hacker working for their own goals and nobody else's. That's the kind of corny shit that brings in the clicks from all kinds of people. And clicks bring money, and money brings nice stuff. Stuff like cars and houses and plastic surgery for the missus and her kids. Get out of here, Donovan. Well, I'm not complaining about the fact that you write about the hacker, just that you write about them every single day. Some of it isn't even news, just speculation or copycats. I can't read your newspaper's daily feed without running into at least one article about Alice_Rabbit. Well, first of all, I don't write about it, my interns do. The poor bastards think it'll help make them full-time employees. I'm just capitalizing on this topic while it's popular. And second, you're tired of one article about a supposed hacker, but not all the daily stories about murders and the other horrors. Well, I kind of filter out that section. I don't want to start my day scared and bitter. I have enough pressure and problems as is. I don't need to add Glitch City's lovely citizens to that list. You're smarter than you look, kid. But if more people were like you, I'd go bankrupt from the lack of traffic. Still, maybe my job would be easier. How so? People get people get bored of a certain kind of news after seeing it repeatedly. When I started in this job, it only took the news of some elderly woman being killed to guarantee clicks. Now you need some elderly woman carrying a sick baby boy getting hit by a truck. That's not enough. They need a full sob story behind it. That's why I like those urban legends. They're easier to write about and you can make up any shit you want. I love this song. I'm getting like K-pop vibes from it a little bit. Spam them while they're hot. And even people like you, people who avoid the murder stories, will see it. That brings money, and like I said, money's good. Huh, guess he's got a point. What about the opinion columns? Aren't those a good source of traffic too? Oh, I hate those brats. They just write about how they're better than everyone else. They might also write about how everyone that likes a certain something should be sodomized. The worst part about it is that they know half our clicks come from them, so they go all diva-like on my ass. I think you're being too harsh. What about... No, wait. I was thinking of another newspaper. Yeah, the columnists on your page are kind of annoying. See? The kid on the restaurant critique column. Shit, forgot that brat's name. Restaurant? I believe that's, that kid. Couldn't care less about his name. Anyway, his column is the least visited of the bunch. He gets less hit than the obituaries. However, he still insists that I keep paying for his adventures to outrageous restaurants. I wouldn't have any problem with that if he actually wrote about half the places he visits. How so? He rarely writes about the places a newspaper sends him to. I've even heard he tries to get free meals by proclaiming that he's a food critic. Poor bastard only gets laughed at when he says that. I do remember some guy coming here to ask him about free drinks and saying he was a critic or whatever. Did he look like a fat child with a really small face? No. Wasn't this one then. Anyway, all this talk made me thirsty. Try to get me another beer this time, please. Coming right up. Another beer. Let me just double check the menu. That's gonna be... And he likes it big, so... 2 aldehyde. I'm not really feeling this song. I'm gonna change it after I finish this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oops. Sorry. Gotta reset that. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Mix it up. Alright. Serve it. Here. Ah, it's the big things that make life worthwhile. What about big troubles? Did I stutter, kid? Right. So tell me, do you see many celebrities in this hellhole? Let's change the song. Yeah, I kind of like this. Actually, there we go. I like this. Please stop referring to this place as a hellhole. Also, wait, let me get that jukebox setting on. There we go. If a place smells like soap and dog piss, I'm within my constitutional rights to call it a hellhole. I'm doing my very best here, thank you very much. Who was that? No one important. Hey, I heard that. Don't be offended by what I said, kid. I'm insulting the building, not you. You can think of it as a small hole in hell rather than a hellish hole if you like. Charming. So, celebrities. Not really. At least not that I know of. Why? Well, to begin with, you have a serious VIP as a client, but I don't see you losing your shit. You're not making me feel special, honey. And second, because I'm always up for gossip regarding famous people. Especially the red carpet kind of famous. These folks people pretend to love, but actually want to see fall from grace. Pretend to love? Fall from grace? Why do you think that gossip about famous people always sells? People pretend that they love celebs, but what they really want to see is their idols tore down to their level. They want to see them suffer, to get their comeuppance for daring to be so much more successful than them. Nah, I think gossip is just something that everyone enjoys, but no one wants to admit to enjoying. You thought wrong, but even if you're right, it wouldn't change the fact that people love that kind of stuff. They want to escape their lives by living someone else's. Sadly, I fail to see the appeal in that whole thing. What do I care if this guy I saw in some random movie was wearing socks with sandals, or if they're dating God knows who? I mean, granted, socks with sandals is practically a public indecency, but still. Oh please, as a bartender, I bet you have some kind of strong voyeuristic streak. Your kind always loves to hear that stuff. Just like the hairdressers. This sounds hypocritical coming from you. Look, even if that's the case, I don't sensationalize what people do. I don't make it more than that person you know from TV acts like a human. Sensationalize is a key word here. Just the other day, I saw this committee judge bitching over what some girl was wearing to the store. No matter what you say, these people don't exist solely to entertain the public. But this problem exists because they're the one constantly cultivating the idea that they're perfect and untouchable. Going to exotic locales, dressing in elegant ways, indulging in every luxury they can think of. All that just leaves the public craving for those little moments when they make a mistake and fall to their level. Can't say that's a lie, but sometimes the crowd just wants to see they're human. Hey, that dude who plays that really nice guy is indeed really a nice guy. To be fair, the gossip articles don't help sensationalizing everything. It feels like they're instigating a behavior they shouldn't even be acknowledging in the first place. You like your big words, huh, brat? Well, two can play like that game. Huh. Hey, you're a bartender, right? No, I'm a lab rat hellbent on world conquest. Sarcasm wasting my time, my money, and your energy. Refrain from using it. Anyway, I just realized that a bartender like you must have heard quite a few stories in her career. Talking about changing topics. Yeah, right when we were winning the debate. Maybe. Why? Wouldn't you like a column talking about those? I bet they would sell quite well. It would be like that priest who published confessionary stories and then got excommunicated and lynched. People usually tell me all this stuff because they know I'm a simple bartender. A personal stranger of sorts. We could hatch a ghostwriting. Half our staff do that. They do? You don't really think Llama Smithy is just one person, do you? Figures. Anyway, eventually the people from the stories would know it's them and blame me. Not only would that hurt us as a business, it would hurt me. I really like hearing clients rant about their lives. And I guess it would hurt the clients too, I guess. Well, if you ever retire, that offer is waiting for you. Yeah, like you'll remember me 2 weeks from now. Sure. Do you want another drink, Mr. Donovan? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Did I say something wrong? Not at all. I just really like the sound of that. Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is it really that special? At work, everyone calls me Mr. Dawson or Boss. Boss is just a title. It's too impersonal and cold. It is? Mr. Dawson was my father and my grandfather. It's too general. But Mr. Donovan, now that's more like it. They're referring to me, to the man in front of them, not to my family, not to my position as boss, to me. Do you want your employees to get personal with you, Mr. Donovan? Oh, gods no. But I want them to fear me, not because I'm their boss or the name appearing in their paychecks, but rather because I strike mortal dread into them. Yeah, I don't know about that one, 2 beers, Donovan. Starting tomorrow, I'm gonna make everyone call me that. Oh yeah, you were asking something. What was it? Drink. Another one. Do you? Ah, yeah. But I need to cut myself off. I just remembered I have a night shift later. Give me something bitter and big, but not alcoholic. I need to wake myself up. I can do that. Something bitter and big. That sounds like a coffee to me. Sunshine Cloud. This one has optional carbotrine, so it's not alcoholic. 2 aldehyde, or 4 rather, and 4 Bronson extracts. On the rocks and blended. Or there's no blends option. I guess that's like a really long mix. Yeah, there we go. Oh, there we go. SunCloud. Here you go. Paint me blue and call me Sue. You can actually do it. This will help me stay up late tonight. Say, kid, does this bar have any investors? You didn't call it a hellhole? There's a guy named Sven that wanted to give us money if we stamped his face all over the place. But aside from that, no. These bars are pretty much like any fast food chain, so there are no local investors. Why? Just wanted to let you know how lucky you bastards are. Investors suck harder than my first wife's mouth. Wow. Those bastards think they're so important because they put their money in the company. Well, you give me money so you can make more. Let me do my thing and I'll give you money. But no, they have to stick their noses and start changing the silliest of stuff. What good is it to be boss if you still have to work for someone else? You still have to answer to unions, the government, and those kind of organizations, don't you? Yeah, but that's paperwork. I make somebody else do it and call it a day. These losers ask for meetings. They start talking about stuff they don't like, stuff they found offensive. And there's always that one guy or gal that says, hey, why don't you do what the other newspaper does? Recently, they told me that they needed more clicks. More clicks. I make sure to keep stuff spicy while still keeping production quality up, but it's never enough for them. Well, you know what? They want more clicks, I'll give them more clicks. I'll show them what happens when I do what they want and don't reject ideas. They'll know who the hell Donovan D. Dawson is. Should I be worried? Nah. At least he paid before storming off. Wonder what happened with Sven, though. We never heard from him again. Jill! Yeah? What the hell happened in the bathroom? That kind of mess usually requires you to have thumbs. Crafty dogs, I tell ya. You think their short legs would hinder them. The ceiling, the sinks, the toilets, and the vents. Come on, you'll wake up Briar Rose over there. I won't forget this. Yeah. Oh, a client. Welcome to Valhalla. What can I... Big gut punch. Fast. Alright. He wants a gut punch. I'll give him a gut punch, alright. Trying to figure out what kind of voice this guy should have. 5 Bronson extracts. And 1 Flanner guide with optional Karmatrine. I'm not gonna put anything in there. All aged and mixed. There we go. Here. Huh, you can actually do it then. Is this crack house a bar? Hellhole, crack house. It smells like dog urine and soap. How the hell do you expect someone to feel comfortable in here? I'm surprised you decided to come into our little crack house at all, Mr. How the hell do you care? The payment registry says... Sorry for the question there, Mr. Ingram McDougal. Sorry about the smell, we're working on fixing it. There's an incident over the weekend. But it's Tuesday. Please, let me know what I can do to make your experience more pleasant regardless. If I pay you, will you come with me to the motel for a couple hours? No. They have no use for you beyond giving me drinks. Such pleasant clientele tonight. May I ask why you decided to come to our bar then? Somebody recommended this place, and I have absolutely no idea why she likes it. She says she's a regular here and all. I'm starting to doubt her tastes. A regular? Can I ask who? No. I'll concede one thing. Whoever picks the music at least has decent taste. Hell yeah! Hey Jill, where did you put that dish soap? Gil's run out. Below the sink where it's always been? Right. Oh, a customer. Good evening, sir. Hope you enjoy your stay at Valhalla. So, any other feedback you want to provide the establishment so we can enhance your customer experience? Nothing. That's an interesting change of heart. I can't afford to slander this place knowing she's here. You know my boss? I don't know her, but I know who she is. Dana Zane, the Red Comet. The woman who fended off mall riders all by herself, knocking them out cold one by one. That's an achievement and a title I've never heard before. I know Boss did quite a few things before opening this bar, but that sounds... Would you happen to know how she got her mechanical arm? I heard a couple of stories, but they sound too fantastical to be true. You've had an interesting change of attitude. I saw that woman take out armed riders with her bare hands. Once you see something like that, it's not hard to keep your mouth shut in front of them. Interesting. You can relax though. I've only seen her deal with clients personally about 2 or 3 times. One involved class 5 weaponry, the other one was a pickup artist, and the latest had an alpaca. An alpaca? Not really an alpaca, but there's this one that owns a textile company. She got really drunk and she started screaming that she was an alpaca. She started spitting on everything afterwards. My boss had to show her the exit. I'd rather not remember that night, so let's just leave it at that. But can I get you anything else? Give me a pile driver, please. Please? That's a word I haven't heard today. Coming right up. He wants a pile driver. I honestly feel like suplexing him though. Alright. Let's 3 Bronson extracts, 3 Flounder Guide, and 4 Convertrine, all mixed. There we go. Here. Huh. Yeah, it's fine, I guess. Hey, lady, have you ever faked an... Oh my god. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't quite know the contents of this game before I played, but... Have you ever faked an orgasm? I'm sorry. I think I heard wrong. I asked if you've ever faked an orgasm. That's a question that I'm not going to answer. I'll take that as a yes. I was just thinking about how good a lie can be. I mean, even the most sincere people could lie once in a while. Lies can buy you time, lies can make you happy. Reality will come crashing through the door eventually, but for that moment, the lie can give meaning to you. I say lies are like your porn stash. You know they exist, but you shouldn't acknowledge them. Does that mean you've really faked an orgasm? Because you look like you have a lot of experience. Hey, what the hell is that supposed to mean? Still, that's quite the random thought to just suddenly have. Are you perhaps lying about something right now? Not really. I was just thinking about people making polite comments about this crack house. Of course you were. Hey, I'm gonna need another drink. Already? Don't you think you're drinking a bit quickly? That's my problem, not yours. Come here, fringe reaver. That kind of is their problem. I'm pretty sure bartenders, I'm not sure what the standard is, but I'm pretty sure they're responsible to some extent to not overserve. Aged and mixed. Try not to drink it too fast. That's up to me. Hey lady, have you ever felt empty? Empty how? Like, hungry? No, I mean empty like there's a part of you missing. Can't say I really have. I just feel that there's part of myself that lacks something. An urge to get or do something that I just can't satisfy. Have you tried taking up a hobby? It might not solve your problems, but it might keep you busy enough to avoid thinking about it. Any suggestions? Well, collecting stuff, reading, bungee jumping, combat sports, exercising. Sounds a lot cheaper than the alternative, which is bitches and alcohol. I tried sex tourism once. It was like a bloody Russian roulette of STDs, so I left midway through. I once burned my Christmas bonus hiring 3 women for an orgy. Porn is more amusing and way cheaper. I've also hired a girl to act like my daughter for a day for 3 years in a row now. Wow, that is quite an uncomfortable thought. What the hell? Have you tried rescuing a puppy? Oh, what the hell? I'm drawing a blank then. Can't think of anything that might help. I wasn't expecting you to help me or to believe me. Huh? I could have been lying through my teeth this whole time. I hope you're lying through your teeth. People lie, lady. Anyway, I'm leaving now. This smell is killing me. Please come again. Please don't. I don't want to read your dialogue. Don't count on it. Thank you. Good. Oh my God. Boss, I'm gonna take my break. Alright. Jeez. Oh my God. Alright, looks like the end of chapter 1. I hope you enjoyed this first episode. If you felt uncomfortable with some of the dialogue or anything, I do apologize for that. I didn't really play the game through, and I usually don't. I usually go into these games as blind as possible. But yeah, I think we're going to continue this game because regardless of the crude dialogue, I am still interested in the premise, and it does add to the environment of the game. You're in this like grungy bar setting in the cyberpunk future. But yeah, until the next episode, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you then.